Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read for you, coming from Leo, your weekly horoscope from the 26th of March to the 31st of March 2017. So let's start with Sunday the 26th. Sunday the 26th starts off very slow in a frustrating, depressive manner. Either you are not happy, you'll not be happy in any area of your life because news coming is very disappointing. So it's going to be a family day because it's a Sunday. So there may be disagreements, there may be possibilities of bad news between the two of you, married people, or the two of you, romance partners. So try not to encourage this. Try to be happy so that you can make your partner happy. Try to be a person bringing good news and encouragement, because the news is going to be depressive. It's not your worst group of planets, but they are bad enough to bring disappointment and frustration. So morning, afternoon periods is like the way I've described it. But as the late afternoon and evening and nightfall moves in, two of your good planets move in. And now they start talking to you about business areas. And your mind will start to plan business contacts, start to make you think of career areas. And you will start to think of how to improve your career. And they will also give you solutions in your marriage areas and in your romance areas. So where earlier no solutions are found, as the evening and nightfall period comes, plenty of solutions come in. Only thing is, these two planets tend to also make you dominating and stubborn. So be flexible, be approachable, okay, be agreeable, and you will make the evening and nightfall session very pleasant. Monday the 27th starts pretty well for you. You have all the determination, the fire and the spirit in you. You can compete with anybody. So in career areas you do well. In business areas you're all gung-ho and want to go ahead and win contracts and make good business contacts. And do so because a lot of aggressive and strong planets make you aggressive and strong. And the ability to be very ambitious is also there. But take the soft approach. That's the only thing I worry about, is that your determination may be a little bit too much and may antagonize other people. So take the soft approach and use nice, polite words and use a friendly action, and you will do even better. As the evening, late evening or evening and nightfall session comes in, a very negative planet, a lone ranger, a very negative planet moves in. But he alone can do a lot of damage. He can bring accidents. He's also around in the morning and afternoon period, but he doesn't stay very long. So he waits and saves his energy for the evening and nightfall session to bring real problems. So he can bring an accident, he can bring reversals, where the earlier part of the day good news moves in, and then the evening and nightfall the bad news moves in. So nothing is very stable. But you can make it stable by not being rebellious, not behaving in an erratic manner, and not showing your arrogance. And that way you'll be able to control the negative planets from making you too negative. But the evening and nightfall session, if you don't have to socialize, it's better not to. Because these planets can bring an ending which is very unpleasant in many ways. But if you have to socialize in career business areas, be very polite and be very careful how you behave and what you say. And if you are out with your family and your marriage partner, the same thing. Don't want to change plans, don't want to insist on plans. Okay, let the others take over and just follow suit and it'll be alright. And if you have a romance partner, watch out that you cannot be pushy or demanding or impatient. Okay, now let's move to Tuesday the 28th. Tuesday the 28th begins very well. You become very lucky, and so you are supported well in all areas of your life. And when you go to your office, good news awaits you, or support comes easily, and what you want to do is well supported. If you are in business, you also attract good news, and you are becoming very lucky in meeting business people or in making or getting business contracts. So morning, afternoon period very much to your favor. But as the day moves on to the evening, two very fast planets move in. One can make you anxious, one can make you stressful. And these planets then make you have to hurry And this hurrying about, because maybe a timetable or you have to catch up with a schedule, so you can become careless with miscommunication or miscalculation. So you have to be very careful, slow down in thought, slow down in action. But these are not bad planets actually during the evening and nightfall session. They also can bring good news. So it's worthwhile mixing business and pleasure, worthwhile going out in the evening with career or your bosses, worthwhile taking your marriage partner out, and it's worthwhile taking your romance partner out or trying your luck for new romance. Alright? Only slow down in speech and action and be patient. Wednesday the 29th for you coming from Leo starts very well. It's a slow, steady day, but it brings plenty of brilliant ideas from you, makes you very imaginative. But you can fall to flattery. Watch out when somebody flatters you, whether in your marriage area, in your romance, career or business area, they want something from you. Nothing wrong really, nothing wrong. But you are too emotionally infatuated. So you may want to change plans or want to think of another career, but you could be infatuated. Infatuation means that somebody else is doing well, doing something, and you want to do the same, but you may not be good enough. So there's a lot of infatuation. There may be many changes you want to make, or that you may have to make some changes, but there's a pleasantness about the day. But when the evening and nightfall comes, two planets join in. Firstly, they can make you waste money. Secondly, they can mislead you. So tell yourself all that glitters is not gold on Wednesday the 29th, especially when it is evening or nightfall session. And tell yourself that the promises made for you may not be very real. And the people you meet may not have the best intentions. They may not be against you, but they don't really mean what they say. So this planet is a very dubious planet, and this planet can make you be misled. Emotional area, business area, career area, in any area. Thursday the 30th starts very well for you and will end very well for you. A beautiful, blessed day. So it starts with plenty of business opportunities, career opportunities. In marriage areas, you're talking about expansion of some kind and bonding. If you have a romance partner, there's plenty of promise of good things to come. And then that's for the morning, afternoon session. Then the evening nightfall session also stays very good, and a lot of bonding in romance and marriage areas, and also good news comes from business side and from career side. You can meet somebody who is a foreigner or somebody from another country or another race than you, and that would be good. It'll be a lucky meeting. You can be very inspired with your ideas and be very creative in the evening and nightfall session. These two good planets will bring all these good things are there in the morning and afternoon as well. But they come in and out every other hour or so. It's the nightfall and the evening period where the real inspiration comes and you get very lucky. And you may also be planning for travel, or you may be traveling. So good Thursday the 30th makes you very lucky. Friday the 31st is the opposite, so you can see what a difference a day makes. It starts off in a very bad fashion. The minute you wake up, everything starts to go wrong. Everything you say goes wrong. Everything you hear is not what you want to hear. And as you leave home, there's already trouble brewing. So you can only control your own horoscope. You cannot control anybody else's. So you must refrain from being erratic, from being rebellious, from being a pain basically. Don't bring up issues which are going to kindle a flame that is already there. Alright? Then when you go to office, there can be reversals, meaning that what was promised to you, the news comes back not so good. Or what solutions you had earlier, now the solutions are in disarray. Or your bonding with your colleagues is not good and everything is trouble. Or bad news may come from your bosses. And if you have a business, then be prepared for unexpected sudden bad luck or bad news. And so be prepared. But there's nothing much you can do. All you can do is not fight back. That's the idea. Don't make things worse. Don't tear up a contract completely. If the contract becomes weak on this Friday, the 31st morning and afternoon session, just ride with it and work how to repair it. Nothing is impossible. So you'll have to try very hard in your business areas. In marriage and romance areas, there'll be many disagreements. and these disagreements are best left alone. Let them just simmer and slowly get cool. Don't try to look for solutions, because you will only be countered by the other party with problems. Okay? As the evening and nightfall comes, depressive planets now move in. So no solutions can be found, or they are not good enough solutions, or disagreeability is there, unhappiness is seen. So of course depression is going to be seen. Or there will be delays in the appointments you have, or in the promises made to you, or cancellations, and such things can also happen. So the whole day, from aggressive attack on you, after that attack moving on to make you depressive. So if you don't have to socialize, don't. But you have to go to work, and you have to do business, and later on you have to go home and either be with your marriage partner and family, or with your romance partner. And you have to be not rebellious. Stay calm. Try to listen more than you talk. This way you'll make the day better. A really difficult day for you, Friday the 31st. Accidents are also seen, by the way. I'm already Skyping, and I charge USD 50 for a 90-minute consultation with me, and that's based on your full date of birth and time of birth, and looking at your palms on Skype. And I'll be able to talk to you about your next 5 or 6 years in detail, in all areas of your life, give you plenty of advice how to attract good luck. So do go to Facebook and follow me and communicate with me, and we'll be able to make a date on Skype very soon. I look forward to doing that and to helping you that way. Until then, have a good week and good luck.